Okay, tip number what? 3? Wow, never I had so much problem trying to go do live stream. That's ridiculous. See how we got here. Ah, my fiance is up. So my love saying, I tell her how much I love her. Love you, boo. Okay, now where was I? We started with the greeting one more time. I was like messing around with the chats and I almost like screwed it up. I'm thinking like that was dumb. And that was close too. Yeah, that's pretty much me earlier because I screwed like about 3 times on live stream. What are you gonna do? Oh my goodness. But like I said, I was messing with this thing. I'm still like new to doing live streaming and all that. I've been doing it for a while, but since I have a new laptop, I'm still learning the nuances with it. In terms of the uploads, being a lot more short. That's mainly my bread and butter. But I can try to do regular like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minute videos as well. And trust me, I try to keep the pace of about 3 videos a day if I can. If I could do 3 videos a day, that's great. But I try to find good videos. If there's videos that have like 0 views, it's like okay, it's garbage. It's gonna waste space as far as I'm concerned. Plus, I gotta consider giving myself a special external hard drive because these videos would take a lot of space. Like, I have no idea if a 1 terabyte is going to start to go. So I might get one for 2 terabytes, and I might buy. And the good news, there's some external hard drives that are really small. In fact, if I can find one, like a external drive like this can easily start up to a terabyte. But I need like a bigger one, but be up to 2. There's like some that have about 2, 3, 4 terabytes. Because videos takes a lot of space. Things like an Apple iPhone, it's a lot of ways say like a mini computer in other ways. And don't get me wrong, smartphones are great, but in terms of video editing, I think Apple is on to something. They're really on to something. Steve Jobs' legacy lives on, and lives strong and all that. No question about that at all. So in terms of wrestling, I think I covered that already. Me traveling, I covered that already. What did I want to cover as well? Yeah, believe it or not, if I try to do a segment of, you got, I think, VH1. Yeah, the one that's like the weaker version of MTV. It's like the grandfather of MTV. And MTV, when they used to play videos, like they were like the YouTube, except they was on TV. When MTV stopped playing music videos that we wanted, that's when YouTube saying, we're taking over. And I'm sorry. YouTube owns music videos in terms of like how to present it. Instead of have to like beg and plead MTV like, oh, play this video. No, we just go straight to YouTube. YouTube is just laughing. They're like, we got this. You guys thought you own this? No, we run things now. One thing I like to put out there's a local rock band from New York. And I know 2 of the members maybe even live around Staten Island. It's a local rock band by the name of New York Fury. And 2 of the bands I know. One is Gene Hunter. He was the bassist of New York Fury. The other one was Ron Hunter. He's the drummer in New York Fury. Now, why make a big deal of New York Fury? There's the reason why I was going to rock concerts. I think I brought the story about that a while about. I've been going a year or 2 ago, and I was going for some hard times in my high school. New up, the cesspool. Yeah, still don't not the crazy about my high school. Some people say, "Oh, I got 5 memories my high school," and I'm thinking like, I don't care. People be surprised. Say, "Hey, Joe, don't you have to go to your high school reunion?" I say, like, you know what? I'd rather be waterboarded to death first than to go to a high school reunion. I'd rather swim in a sea of snakes first than to go to a high school reunion in New York. No, thank you. Nope. Mm-mm. One of the few things that New York High School done that surprisingly, put a smile on my face. Cause like I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been in a rock band since I was a kid. I tried to get into hip hop, didn't work out because I didn't connect. I'm sorry. Hip hop life does not match with me at all. For some fun reason, I match up better with rock, hard rock, heavy metal. Maybe like for Bon Jovi, Billy Idol, Twisted Sister, Metallica, Mega, you name it. And that's the time when I saw a flyer says New York City, and these guys remind me of Kiss, and I was a huge Kiss fan. And these guys like, whoa, they got the look. I feel like, okay, give it a shot. I think I paid like $20 for inside. They had it in the school auditorium. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the songs that play right now because I've been like, that's going way back in 1987. That's way back. That's technically the first rock concert I've been to. And they had the music, the pyrotechnic, it was wild. Me and this other dude who's like, this dude became a rock headbanger himself. I think like, oh, this is nuts. And this is like senior year of high school, I started becoming more deeply involved with the hard rock, heavy metal music, with shirts and all that stuff. Kids like losing their mind, say, Jeff, I get bus numbers like, Jeff, you sure you're black? And I wouldn't say a lot of things back then. It's like, no, don't say it. But long story short, New York Fury was the one that gave me that itch, that rock concert bug. And ever since then, I've been going to rock concerts. I think the last rock concert I've been to, and I'll be perfectly honest, was Judas Priest 2011. And this is when I think every member of Judas Priest was there except for one. Halford was there, finally, because the last few times I saw Judas Priest, Rob Halford was not there. Yes. I think I saw Judas Priest when they did the Jugulator tour when it came to Brooklyn, New York. It was incredible. And the lead singer was Owen Ripper. I had no problem with Owen Ripper. I think he did a great job as the lead singer of Judas Priest. Problem is that he's not the original lead singer of Judas Priest, but that's the only problem I have. But other than that, I had zero problems with him. And I saw Rob Halford saying solo in the same building, Lemore's Brooklyn. That's pretty wild, though. They played. No, let me take that back. Judas Priest did not see. Did they play in Brooklyn? No. Rob Halford played in Lemore's Brooklyn. Judas Priest played at. I can't remember got the name of the place, and there's a place similar like that in Johnstown. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a skating place in Johnstown. I forgot the name of it, but Judas Priest played there. But finally, they played at the War Memorial, like in 2011. The only was missing is one of the band members from Judas Priest, but it was a great show. The only problem I had with that is that the energy level was so low. I was disappointed. I'm used to the high energy of New York crowds. I mean, the New York crowds are always wild, always jacked up, super, super energetic. The crowds in Johnstown, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing them, but the energy level is low. It's like they would applaud, scream, hoop, pop, which is pretty cool and all that. The only time the energy got really excessive where you had two women fighting over the seat. I'm thinking, that's it. Oh my goodness. Like, I'd love to be in the fly on the wall and ever decide to bring Slayer to Johnstown. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They probably call an army of priests for that one here. Yeah, seriously. But long story short, to Ron Hunter and Gene Hunter of the local rock band New York Fury, if anyone can give me any information or any updates on them, please let me know. I like to talk to them for a little bit. I want to see how they're doing and all that. If possible, I love to have them on my podcast because I want to let these guys know that they're like one of the strongest influences like when it comes to music, especially rock music. So I like to talk to them. Who else would I like to get to talk to? Another band I followed, their name was Stone Cold. Yes, seriously. There's this local rock band by the name of Stone Cold. And one of the drummers is Steve Giordano. Now, there's another Steve Giordano who used to work with in my first job. Now, I'm not talking about that Steve. There's another Steve whose name is Steve Giordano. He's the drummer of the band Stone Cold. Steve, if you get this message, drop me a note, what have you not. Like, I'm going to see how you're doing. It's been a while. We'll see what you've been up to for the last few decades. Oh, man, I know your son's probably like into music, but as what, I don't know. You got Fury, Stone Cold. There's another local band by the name of Rex Havoc, And I think the guy, another band, I think is Cold Chambers. Like some of those guys probably might remember me, some may not. There's one band which I kept in contact with, and I'm still kicking myself. This story, I gotta say this. I know it's Christmas, but at least I want to talk about this. I know so many people in the rock industry, who's into rock music, heavy metal music. I know so many guys are familiar with Pantera. Yes, the Pantera, with Phil Anselmo with the lead and Dimebag Darrell, the legendary guitarist. When I first heard Pantera, I was like, okay, I never heard them before, and they got a very strong, contagious song. They got a strong, contagious metal groove. It's insane, and I loved it. And I knew their booking agent. I believe her name was Tammy. And I was been at about some of the concerts and all that. She's like huge cheerleader at Pantera. They were like, and I listened to some of the older stuff at Pantera. I think it's Metal Magic. It has like a Van Halen vibe to it. And it's like a far cry from the Van Halen type vibe to that deep southern heavy metal to it. Southern metal groove. It is so different, night and day. And like I said, I knew the booking agent Tammy, and she asked me one day, like, Jeff, would you like to be a roadie? Help the band travel the world and all that stuff. I said, nah, I have to pass. I'm a mailroom clerk. I don't give up this job. Blah blah blah. I mean, like, I promised Tampa. I said, nah, I bet not. And the story goes, like, I was at my mom's apartment. I was bored. I think it been like maybe a Saturday or maybe a Friday, flipping for the channels. That Hate Is For Me a song. He had like the guitar going. That is Dimebag's signature riff. And I'm thinking, no way. Sure as anything, Cowboys for Hell was blowing up on MTV. This is 2 years after I last hung out with them. I'm thinking, wow. I think I saw them about a few more times after that. Last time I saw them, and I wish I was exaggerating, maybe, I think it was 2000, Reinventing Steel in Long Island. It's the first time I saw Static X and Slayer. And like I think I may have mentioned the other video, like those two was an experience onto itself. Oh my goodness. Now, will I recommend anybody who calls himself a born-again Christian to see Slayer? No. I'm not gonna lie to you. If someone's saying, "Hey Jeff, I got free Slayer tickets. Would you go?" No. You see, I'm about pleasing God, not them. I'm sorry. I'm about pleasing God, not the band from Slayer. It's kind of funny. People say like, "What's a big deal?" What comes to deal with God is a very big deal. It's different between like going home to be with the Lord or going south of heaven to be with the other fallen angels. You don't want that. You don't. But in terms of some of the guys who to hang out with, in terms of rock music scene, look me up, especially in this one here, This Week with JTT, that covers the music. I'm trying to think. Like in terms of like people in general, I met so many different people in many walks of life growing up. In terms of Christmas itself, like it has a special like place in my heart. That's just a kid, but as I grew up, different things in life, my perspective changed, and me being in this church, Memorial Baptist, thank God I with them. It made me look at things differently. And it's not about, like I said, the presents, the silly hat, Christmas tree. It's about Jesus. Always has, always will be. Simple as that. Give us hope. It gives us hope because the way this world is right now, we need all the help we get. We need hope. We need God's love, mercy, and forgiveness because, like I said, this world is going to siege real quick. Let's see what else. One thing I safe to say, like shifting to like being an Uber driver. I've been an Uber driver since I believe like April 2017. So April next year, if I still drive for Uber, it's going to be 7 years. That's incredible. Like it has its ups and downs and all that. But overall, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I really do. The only thing I'm concerned about is wearing down my car. So in fact, I got get oil change my car. The biggest downfall is unless you got a spare vehicle, you're gonna rack up a lot of miles on your car. Seriously, you will. Like instead of like getting your oil changed like every 3 months, you might do that every month. Seriously, yes. That's only down. So the only good news with that, I only do Uber like say mainly on the weekends, that. That's the only thing about. But still, if it's like during the holiday season, you can rack up those miles fast. So I recommend you keep out your car and all that. But in the name of getting your side hustle going, nothing wrong with that or no. Another thing I try to get back into is creative writing. I love to write. At the time, I was like living by myself. I was bored. And I remember doing like some creative writing for some friends of mine because we tried to do some type of project, try to create a comic book. I tried creative writing, and I think it was like one summer I was bored, and I created like a story. Well, two stories to be exact, part 1 and 2. But the thing is, I created both of them at the same time. It's like I work on part 1, stop, work on part 2, and somehow I made them fit together. That is wild. I actually like created like part 1, part 2 at the same time, and it fits together. I say, wow, it's pretty cool. Finally, I created like a whole like a novel, and my strongest influence is Marvel, DC. Those are two top strongest influences right there. And don't get me wrong, I love since incorporate other elements of like say 24 with Keith Sutherland. Yeah, that really changed the game up for me right there. In other words, though, I added like a cliffhanger type of element to it. It is so incredible. And the story I think I'm creating is like a hero from Africa. And like I say, the story takes place in Africa, based in Africa. And anything though, the only thing I can say, I'm not gonna say what part of Africa he's from. The only time I've been mentioned where he's from is like once the story is written and it has some type of rights to it, what have you not. But I would create a superhero who's straight from Africa. And I hope I do it justice. Simple as that. Because we need a lot more black superheroes. Like I did one piece called Lion Man. It was a black superhero. And this man of color was from, I think, from Pennsylvania, I think maybe Pittsburgh, who actually created it. It got as far as like one issue before they found out what's going on and got fired. It was a colored. The comic book was like made in color, and the guy got busted because he made that one issue. But I think they've since made more of them. I think I go to Amazon with having to buy them. And I think DC bought the rights out and all that. I only hope they don't like make them corny and all that. But Lion Man, that's a cool comic. I need to try to get that. That's cool. They got one with a guy, another comic book character created called Brother Man. Separate all together. I feel kind of bad that I don't have that. I need to see if I can find it. Because I remember the comic book issues of Brother Man. I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. They have that. Another one is I used to buy. I think it's Dwayne Duffy. He's one of the editors of the comics. They got one called Static, which DC snatched up. Surprise. Blood Syndicate, which, believe it or not, they incorporate that with this Static Shock in a comic cartoon. But it had no comic book, the Blood Syndicate. That's pretty wild. It's like Static Shock, Blood Syndicate. They got another one, Icon. That too is incorporated in DC Comics. Icon is the black version of Superman. Yes. But straight enough, Marvel made one too. He's called Blue Marvel. So my fun question is, when are you going to bring him up to the MCU? I think he should bring up the MCU during the multiverse saga. Yes. Because if you're going to try to bring in Hyperion, I think you should bring in Blue Marvel. Why not? Since you're so quick about like trying to, before I forget though, I know I try not to go off topic, trying to be more positive. I do have one complaint though. They remember the X-Men cartoon in the 90s and all that? They try to make it mostly women. I said, like, so you gonna try to what? Get rid of other male X-Men? You try to make it X-Men or X-Women? Stop making things woke. I know it's Christmas. I try to be nice. But you people, when it comes to messing with the comics, you're making me crazy. You mess with my childhood now, I'm not crazy. Yes, I'm a grown man, but I love my comics. I love my cartoons. Stop messing with it. Stop destroying what little happiness I have left turns of comic books. Come on. What's wrong with you people? Whew. People drive me nuts. Like I said, like don't be surprised down the line. I got to go back to writing. I got to start doing video logs on writing. I got to start doing video logs of me and my fiance, how things are going, and all. Like I said, like it's too early to say right now when I got started. So next month, I'll tell you though, whether or not how things gonna go. If things go great, then yeah, things will get started. Thank goodness. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna talk about my fiance a little bit though. She's um she's 4'9". She's very like I told you, she's very short, but she's not a pushover. People think like the Filipino girls are easy to push around, easy to scare. No, they're not. I'll tell you right now. They're like she's very like I said, she's like 4', but she's very feminine, very sweet, lovely, and all that. Just don't get her mad. She's like a chihuahua. They can be sweet, cute until you get them mad, then you have a problem. You don't want to get them mad. She's not like like crazy and all that. She's not like psychotic crazy, but she's not to be pushed around. She's not going to be allowed something to be pushed around. You don't want to do that. No. And I think this goes for most women. Like you try to push them around, they let you know like, no, you're not pushing me around. You like I don't push you around. Oh my god! But like I love her to death. I really do, and like I said, I can't wait to see her again. I can't wait. It's like long overdue, in fact. Right now it's 11:53, and yes, I'm boring people dead. But the thing is, like, I have problem with live feed. It's like my third attempt. It's always going good for at least 21 minutes until I do something dumb to screw it up. The only thing I did right was the reading about the angels and the shepherds in the field and all that. But all in all, before I forget, was wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let me see. I'm gonna play with the emojis. I try to be careful because last time I think I tried to do something, I screwed it up. Nope. Let's see. Ooh, good. Grapes. Pineapple. Yeah, they're good for you. What else? Scorpions. Well, I just thought about something though. Going back to Jesus, believe it or not, I think it was Elizabeth. That'd be Mary's cousin, I think. She was about 6 months ahead of Mary in terms of being pregnant. And I remember the scripture says when they found out when she hears Mary, and she got to be the one carrying the Messiah, the baby John the Baptist, before he was born, was jumping for joy in the womb. That's pretty wild. And just like after he's born, he survived off the crickets and honey. So my question is like, should I try eating crickets and honey? I'm probably gonna post a question one more time, one of my shorts though, and I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather eat the crickets and honey, but eat one specific creature that I'm not going to eat. No way. The scorpion, already been there, done that, ate that. But I would try the crickets or grasshoppers and honey way before I eat this one. I'm not gonna say what it is. If you folks know what it is, I dare you tell me what it is. I still not gonna try it. No way. Let's say that thing was in a can, and I'm thinking this idea of thinking of opening the thing give me nightmares saying nope. Call me crazy, but I love to sleep. I love to sleep. Type over here real quick. I'll wish my fans a Merry Christmas. Hold a second. Let's scoop that part up. There we go. And yeah. Whew, okay, I just screwed that one up. Good, good, good. Like I said, in terms of hot stuff, I think I gotta stay away from that for a moment. I think ever since I tried to do the second live hot chip challenge and I chickened out. Yeah, I'll admit that I chickened out because I remember the pain. That pain stopped me. The memory of that pain stopped me. Damn my tracks, I can't do it, won't do it. No way. I tried something super sour and all that stuff, maybe something salty, but in terms of hot, spicy, no. Mm-mm. My body would not forgive me. Nope. No. So what else I want to talk about? What 2024? Number one, 2023. That was the year if I hit over 500 subscribers. I'm happy about that, but I need another 500 more to really doing something. And don't get me wrong, as far as I'm concerned, to hit 500, that's a big deal. For anybody who subscribed to me, I want to thank you very much. Especially thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for being my ride and dies. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys and all that. Thank you so much. But as far as like I said, I'm not going to consider myself successful in that sense. I'm grateful that I made the 500. But as far as I'm concerned, I didn't hit the mountain. I get the climb. I made it to the base. Yes. It's like, base a mountain? No. No way. He's got the base mountain. Now the climb begins. Now the ascent begins. And it won't be easy. So, number one, get to the first 1,000. Okay. You hit the mountaintop? Nope. Gotta keep going. You see, my first mountaintop is 10,000 subscribers. Okay. Another mountain to conquer. 20,000 subscribers. Another mountaintop. 40,000 subscribers. I love to hit through 1 million subscribers, but that's going to take a lot of work, which I'm not afraid to put in. I've still got a lot to learn too, how to do all that. Simple little things that I take for granted. I say, applying it, I say, okay, I should do that more often though. 2 minutes before Christmas Day. I remember how, I would wake up next day. One moment would be like just Christmas tree. Next moment, wake up the next day as a kid, Christmas presents everywhere. I've been going bonkers. I used to get the old Jaws game that there's a ton of junk in Jaws' mouth. Take a hook, pluck it out, and nothing moves. You pull the wrong thing, Jaws slam shut, boom, gotcha. You lose. Never used to be an Enterprise game. You had to get the Enterprise game that flies around, go up, down, pull a hook, pick up things. Now, right now, it's looked upon as a joke, but back then, that's the coolest thing back then, during like late 70s, early 80s. Yes. Remote control cars and all that. Yeah. Well, as a kid, you have a kick out of it. Now it's all about, it's your turn to give that joy to the next, to your son, daughter, niece, nephew, cousin. Yes. Or just another kid who looks up to you. Not gonna lie, it's weird not being around my family for Christmas. It's difficult. It's like a little difficult, but it is what it is. Do I have to make up for it next year? Oh yes. One thing though, if they give me a deadline, like, well, you need to put your time in at such, or trust me, the moment I hear of it, I put it like about a month early, so I won't have to worry about it. Simple as that. 1 minute before Christmas Day. It's gonna be good. You probably have warm eggnog. No, not warm eggnog. I apologize. Warm cider, cold eggnog. That'd be good. I always love eggnog. I would have got eggnog ice cream. I think I had eggnog ice cream once, and I can't find it since. By the way, it's midnight. Merry Christmas, folks. Merry Christmas. Yay. Merry Christmas. Oh, can't forget this. Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. That's sus the way you held it. Like I said, sorry for the live stream being messed up about 2 times, because I made one dumb mistake. But like I said, for anybody who cared enough to look at this live stream, I want to say thank you and all that. I'm gonna start posting videos most likely after Christmas, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to post anything negative. I mean, I haven't posted stuff anything from yesterday and today because it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Now, Tuesday, all bets are off. I'm gonna post with a vengeance. Don't be surprised, say that Tuesday I'll be posting up about 7 to 8. Seriously, I'm gonna post 7 to 8 videos. I might do that for one day, do about cut down at least about 5 uploads. So I got a lot to say. I saw a lot of stuff, heard a lot of stuff. I'm going I got a lot of things got to follow up on. One was it's Charlie and the Chocolate Willy Wonka, the Chocolate Factory. They got a new movie coming out, which is the beginning of Willy Wonka, which I got to catch that one. I got someone to catch with that one. I got to catch with Aquaman, but the one I had to catch up with is Godzilla -1. This is on the aspect when Japan got nuked by us and got occupied by us, the United States, that is. And Japan is doing rough. I mean, like they're like at their lowest. They're like at -1 literally. And the last thing they need is like some great big radioactive nuclear fire breathing lizard coming to town. Yeah, that's like the last thing you need. That's like a tornado coming in here that's leveling Johnstown. A tornado that's, well, I'm sorry, it's not a tornado. It's more like a flood with his foot. Then again, we didn't have windstorms. I'm gonna say for the sake of argument, like a tornado or a powerful windstorm leveling Johnstown. Most people are homeless, try to get their lives back together, and then instead you get invaded by this, get hit with a zombie apocalypse. Like, yeah, that kind of will push people on the edge. That's what Godzilla might be like, but I'm not gonna know till I see it. There's one scene I was looking forward to see on Godzilla -1. You got this boat, 3 or 4 slabs, you got Godzilla chasing them, Jaws style. That is wild. That I want to see. The idea you're on the boat, racing for your life, you get this gigantic lizard with his mouth coming at you. It's like, nah. That's the wild stuff. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you for being there for me, however brief. And I'm probably going to try to come back again next weekend. Probably like Saturday. I try to make it like about 10 o'clock. Some people don't want to be around that late. So I try to make it around like 10, 10:30 and see how that goes. Until then, folks, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And the stream will end in 3, 2,